Hello, hello, hello. I am your girl Carol, your health, wellness, and life coach. Well, welcome to Carol's Coaching Corner. So today's video, whew, I'm already stressed and I haven't even started the topic. Today we're going to talk about people that are a magnet to drama. We're going to talk about some of the characteristics of these people, but we're also going to talk about some ways to not become a pawn in their game of drama. So, my question to you is, have you ever been around someone that always seems to have a problem? Something's always wrong. They don't feel well. Something happened here, something happened there. They don't agree with what you say. They do agree with what you say. Everything seems to be a problem for this person. Everything seems to always be blown out of proportion. Something as simple as a simple discussion turns into a huge drama filled event. Do you know anyone like that? Hmm. How do you deal with them? What do you do to kind of not become a part of that? This is the person that no matter what you say, they continue to be difficult and combative. That even though we're having a conversation that involves different opinions, this person cannot even fathom seeing something from anyone else's perspective other than their own. They don't even try to see things from another perspective. This person is just not open to learning to see things from a different avenue. They're just not open to it. They're constantly on the defense. If we're talking about something that happened to someone else, somehow they feel that it is geared towards them. It may not have anything to do with them. It may just be a generalized conversation, but somehow or another, they have become on the defense. You're now talking about them, instead of just having a broad conversation. They personalize the situation to make themselves become the victim. And once they feel that they are the victim, they then become disrespectful. They start to say things to try to draw drama from you. They're now projecting their own feelings onto you. So they become disrespectful. They begin to attack you. They'll use anything to attack you with. They'll try to personalize things to draw you into it. And when they see that they are not getting a rise out of you, they then try to bring other people into the arena. So now they're no longer fighting fear. They're trying to bring other people in that will agree with what they are saying. People that are they're trying to get people on their side, and they become confrontational about it. So these are people that I consider to be a magnet to drama. And for me personally, drama is not my thing. So the next question is, how do I not become a pawn into someone else's agenda? If their agenda is to be surrounded by drama or to create drama so that they can get attention or clout from it, then how do I not become a part of that? That is the question. So I can think of two or three different ways of how I would handle not becoming a part of it, and I'll share them with you. One way is simply to ignore. Ignore, ignore, ignore. Don't acknowledge what they're saying. Don't give it any of your attention. Just completely ignore. And that's one way of doing things. Another way is um, having a conversation with the person and letting them know that you see them for who they are and that you're not going to try to convince them one way or the other, but I see you and I see that you're not willing to try to engage in a mature conversation. You can let them know that. And another way is just to not become a victim of it, which means that I am not going to not only not give you the time of day, I'm not going to acknowledge you, I am going to completely put you out of my circle because you are not the type of individual that I would want to have around me. Once I realize that someone is a magnet to drama and I don't want to be a part of that, then I just exclude myself entirely. So I am no longer, in a sense, ignoring you because now I no longer see you to ignore you. So I know that we've all had to deal with these type of people at some point in our lives. Everyone has. How we choose to deal with them is different. For me, elimination, ignoring, and just basically putting you outside of my circle. If I find that I cannot have an adult, mature conversation with you because you're not open to any perspectives other than your own, then it is best for me to walk away. Or I realize that you are not or should not become a part of my circle. So I'm going to end this video on that note. And the biggest thing is to get people to start to see themselves within certain arenas, because sometimes we are a certain way and we don't see ourselves in it until someone brings it out, and then we can kind of look on the outside, we can see from the outside looking in. So I try to bring situations to the table that we see happening in our everyday life and try to give some tips on how do we deal with these situations. So I hope that I have helped you to recognize when someone is a magnet to drama, and then try to help you figure out just a few ways to eliminate that and not become a pawn in someone else's agenda, to not give clout to an agenda that is not your own. So with that, guys, I'm going to end this video. Have a wonderful, productive, playful week. And remember, if you can dream about it, you damn sure can be about it. So until the next time.